years ago, when I was 13, our Shulera decided to ask some older boys to butcher some rabbits for him. He took care of a rabbit cage, and every now and then a few had to be butchered. So, thinking this would be entertaining, a few friends and I decided to go down and see for ourselves what goes down at a rabbit butchering. Being girls, we knew that the boys might think that we couldn't bear to watch such a gruesome sight. So we decided to prove them wrong. We marched down and we were gonna watch every little gory detail. When we arrived, the boys may have been a little surprised to see us, for butchering was boys' work, and girls never attended. They did try to explain everything in detail, just to give us one last chance to leave, but we assured them we were staying. So they began. One of the boys went into the cage to get a male rabbit. They just butcher the males because the females are really the only important ones. I still remember what the rabbit looked like. It was one of those boring, solid brown colored ones. Those that you really didn't find so cute and pretty. So, sadly, we were all okay with the choice. The other boys began to ready the tools necessary, while the other prepared the rabbit on the ground. It was now starting to get interesting. The time was slowly ticking closer for us to prove our determination. The boy who was going to kill the rabbit had a strange choice of weapon, or so I thought. It was a crowbar, but at least it was better than bare hands. Honestly, I just assumed the rabbit had no idea what was happening to him. He probably thought that they were finally paying him some wanted attention and wouldn't notice anything. But that's where I was wrong. Nothing could have prepared me for what was about to unfold. Just as the crowbar was lifted above the head, just itching to be slammed down, the rabbit did something horrifying. It started screaming. Yeah, screaming. And not just any scream. It was a screeching horror. It was heart-wrenching, high-pitched, human-like, and very painful. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I didn't know rabbits could do that. I mean, up till now, rabbits were just a bunch of small, cute, fluffy, silent animals. I just thought they communicated through scratching and eye contact. But this scream hurt your soul. It hit my heart where it hurt. So before I even knew it, I was lurching forward. In lightning speed, I jumped at the rabbit, shielding it from its doom. But that was a very bold and dangerous move. The crowbar had already begun to swing and was aimed right for my head. Just as it was about to hit me, the boy stopped. I could have died right then and there, but because of those quick reflexes, I was saved. This story could have had a different ending. Anyways, I was over the rabbit now, huddling close, stroking its head and comforting it. It was like I could feel his fear and pain. When it stopped whimpering, I finally let it go. I assured it that it would be okay, and for some reason it listened and was calm. The second time the crowbar was lifted, the rabbit was silent. It faced its death with great courage and strength. Even though I didn't know him, I knew he was an amazing creature, one that God could be proud of. It was sad to watch a life being taken, and even though I don't remember much else of what happened later, I know that it wasn't all about proving whether we could watch a butchering or not. It was about respecting the creature who gave its life so that we could live. So that is why, when we learn to respect all life, we learn to love all life. And when we love all life, there is no cruelty and disrespect anywhere. I think that same supper, I might have even tried the cooked rabbit pieces our shoelater presented to us, because I decided if that rabbit gave its life for us, I need to show my respect, and that it didn't die for no reason at all. So, what are the lessons we have learned? Well, number one could be animal cruelty is wrong, and there should be no inhumane killing. We shouldn't treat our animals as if they were feelingless creatures. When we kill an animal, it should be a quick, painless death. That rabbit felt the fear of death, and that isn't right, that we put it through so much pain just for our convenience. Number two, consider their feelings. Yeah, I know we kind of talked about this, but it should still be mentioned. No, I'm not saying that they are humans, just that they experience feelings as well. Just like we love, they love. Just like we feel lost, so do they. And we need to recognize that. When we look into the eyes of an animal, we shouldn't just see an animal. We should see a living being, a friend, and feel a soul. Number three, respect. There should be a respect shown between man and creature, a bond, a love. When have our animals ever done us wrong? They are so beautiful and perfect. Some, from the moment they are born, know exactly what to do. A dog can bark, a duckling can swim, and a spider can spin a web. All these wonderful animals, birds and sea creatures, big and small, and we rule over them. But yet, we don't even come close to being so wonderful and perfect. But we can sure try. We can try to honor our place above all creatures. Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." We were given everything we ever needed. God gave us life, and He gave us our animals too. So why not please Him by being good caretakers and realizing our problem? It's not about killing and eating. It's about showing that we care, and most importantly, that we respect an animal's place in our lives. We all know the good thing to do, but in the end, it is our choice if we want to honor that or not. In the end, this may just be a silly little story, but it really does have a valuable lesson, one that we can choose to learn from and live better lives.